Alright, welcome back folks to another episode of Hello Neighbor. In case you haven't noticed, I've gotten a new webcam. Now let's get right into this. Where we left off, we were working on getting the red key. But before that, we needed to get... Oh, green key is there. Seizure chair. Don't know why he ran into me in such a hurry. Anyway, we were working on getting the red key, and to get that legitimately, we need to first get the pellet gun. And so that's what we're going to work on right now. Because to get the pellet gun, we need to go to the birthday room. Put camera over here? That's worrisome. That means that he knows how to get over here. Let's just go in. Okay, so that's one piece of cake. A mannequin. Oh no. Sounds like he's right over there. Oh, he's right up there. I didn't think he would go into that room. Well, that's a little bit worrisome. I mean, we have two mannequins, 3 pieces of cake. We know where another piece of cake is. Okay, where is it? We know that we left a mannequin over here. Yeah, I forgot that there's such an easy way over here. So that is 3 out of 4 mannequins. Okay. There we go. Where do you put the camera? I didn't know if he could even reach over there. Ah, right, this area. Let's just put this down real quick. And now we can grow the plants, which allows us to put all of these to green. The globe was in here, wasn't it? In here, the room that's locked. Yeah, apparently I need them all the other way. Let's try this. Yeah, we need them all on red for whatever reason. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's just re-outline the path, I guess. So we're gonna run in, run up the stairs. We're gonna run over here, put the globe on there. Run back down the stairs. Run over here. Run up the elevator. And we'll run all the way to the water room. Now, to freeze it. Actually, we don't need to close it. We can just watch it freeze. Captain Salsa. Alright. Now that's ready. Let's take it. Now this thing is actively thawing, and so we need to get it there as fast as we can. Do all of this as fast as we can, because as soon as it unthaws, the water is going to unthaw too. And it makes a little clicking sound, and you need to do left click in there, not quite sure why it's left click instead of right click. Right click is normally the drop button, but it says the place button. Now, this water is cold. We need to hardcore our way up here, because we can't reach the gramophone. And we got it. Now I'm just double checking. I believe that's the only thing of use in here. And so you can already hear it in some places sounding like water again, which is a sign that I'm running out of time. But I don't want to fall all the way down. Oh! Nearly got hit by a train there. This is known as the evil or bad-sounding gramophone. It makes unpleasant noises, and it's pretty loud too. Yeah, it's very loud, and these plants do not like to hear it. No, they don't. Honestly, I don't like to hear it either. It's kind of nice, the classic neighbor chasing you music, but it's also very loud. This is how you're meant to get over here. Just a little longer. Alright. Let's not listen to that again for a while. Not a pleasant sound. I believe that there's a piece of cake up here, as well as... no, a mannequin up here, as well as a seed. He's really big. Okay. And from here, we are able to get onto this little platform. The platform is an empty bookcase, but also a seed. We shouldn't need these again for a while, so I'm going to toss it back towards home and take the seed. Now the last piece of cake is a little bit hard to find. I'm going to show it to you on the way down. If you come out front here, you can see the last piece of cake right on the edge of that room. Actually, it's a party hat. But in that room is where the last piece of cake is. And now that seed goes into this random plot of dirt that everybody wondered what it was. Use the place button again. And if you go and grab the teapot, you can water it. Now, it's a bit of an old Easter egg because it doesn't quite work anymore, but it was kind of fascinating. It grows a large tree that will eventually be able to grow a golden apple. Now, you must be caught by the neighbor plenty of times for the time to change enough times for this, but... oh, I could just do this. But it will eventually grow a golden apple. Now, in the current version of the game, I don't think you're capable of grabbing the apple anymore, but you were previously able to grab the apple, and it did nothing useful. It was just an Easter egg. To what? I don't know. Don't throw it. Now, I don't know how much water it needs, but I'm just going to do that. Now let's go get that apple. Not apple, piece of cake. I'm going to want something to throw. There's no way I'm going to reach it from here. So let's run up now. There's got a lot of cameras in here. But cameras don't do much except for tell them where I am. So I tend to ignore them. The easiest way to... Okay. Anyway, the easiest way to get in there is to throw something out the window, and then to climb up the ladder. And don't just jump right off, because you won't have enough time for the umbrella to slow your fall, nor will you have enough time to strafe in there, unless you're just that good at the game. So the easiest way to do that is to jump off from that high height. Ooh, a little boat. That's definitely floating. This world is very simple. I missed the jump. And that's the last piece of cake. Now you can just float on back to the party room. And the last mannequin. Now, I don't know how close they need to be, but I am certain that positioning doesn't matter. Like which way they're facing. Okay, that got it. And it's floating up there. Oh well. This thing has infinite... What? Okay. I have reloaded the game, and I still am not able to shoot properly. So, I'm just going to run past everything. And I'm going to attempt to use the shoe cheese. Alright, that worked. I cheesed it, so I've got the key. Now, I didn't want to do that. Okay, that's whatever. What? Mystical broom. Update, tree is continuing to grow. It actually grows really big. Pellets from the gun that doesn't work. But I can still throw them. So that's neat. Okay, Flyboy. Slow boy. Alright, we're just gonna run right to the last fear room, which is... I'm not really sure what it is, but it's definitely my favorite fear sequence. Just gotta run, jump, right into here. The only thing in this room is this door. We don't need that key anymore. And it's a cupboard. Just walk in there, and this is the last sequence. Now we... Oh yeah, I forgot eyes all over the place. Now we are very small. This is the door we went through. More eyes up there. Plenty of people wanting to watch me. And they like to whisper about me too, apparently. I can't interact with that. What did I have to do to get over there? Alright. I was probably able to jump this. Yeah, that was it. Jump that gap. We'll just climb over here. Just climb along back these. You can grab these cups, but they're of only one use. The only use for them is to throw them at that vase, smashing it. Smashing cup, isn't it? Now we can run over here. Can we grab this? No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, this we're supposed to knock it over, but if we don't, we might be able to get up here faster. Yeah. If you don't knock that over, it's a bit easier to get up here, and easier to get to the toast. Now the toast, you want to fall in, it's a little bit hard, so it's easy to miss it. That'll launch you up here. Now, what does up here get you? Up here it gets you fun little access to this exit sign, which you can use to parkour across, and then you want to get onto this. As you see, it's a lighter color, and it's not as large, because it's going to instantly break. And that's okay, because you don't want to be up there anyway. You want to come down here, look at those eyes. You want to follow those eyes. They bring you up. In this level, you kind of want to follow the eyes, is basically the theme of it. Halfway, this wasn't anything, okay. So you want to jump on top of this clock, and jump up here. Now these platforms over here, they will fall. But if you're fast enough, you can get over here, and you just want to press that. Otherwise, it's still possible to get over here, but it is a lot more difficult. Now what does that do? You may question. That activated something over there. What is the use of that? You want to go back over here because it has activated a curve for you so that you're not landing in the same place. Ow. My kneecaps. My precious kneecaps. I worked hard to get those knees. They were good soccer knees. Any soccer mom would be proud of my knees. I need to treat my knees a little bit better. Wouldn't you say so? Let's try this again. Now we hit that, we curve and go up here. We use this as a staircase to get up. Now this is one of the a little bit more frustrating parts because it's just kind of difficult. There's a man out there. There are two ways of doing this. You want to get up there to where that guy is. No, up there. Two ways of doing this. You can go up there is the... I actually went away. But you can, if you push these, you can ride on them across. But you only get one chance. If you kind of push one, you're most likely going to have them all pushed. The other way is to climb those, but that's obviously too much for you to jump, so you need to grab these. And then when you throw them back at the wall, they stick like a platform. And that is the other, more difficult way to get across, but I obviously am going to try pushing this and riding across. And I was wrong. You definitely need the darts over here. No! Yes, I got it. I was a little worried I was going to miss the train. If I missed the train, I would have to walk. Walking's no fun. I mean, yeah, walking's fun. Walking's good. But walking the long distances is less fun. I'm just going to throw these and try to build a workable staircase. I might have gotten this first try. Sometimes this can be very finicky and very annoying. Now over here you've got an arrow pointing over there at that switch. Now that unlocks, it told you to press space again after jumping. And now we're back in the closet. With no inventory? Oh, I see. We're enlarged in the closet. So that is the fear of dark. Oddly enough, with what all those eyes in the dark had to do, and then the turning on the lights. It simplified our fear of the dark. And now, I'm just going to select something else. I can jump twice. It makes a little shaker sound. But it's very handy for a lot of things. Now, before I move on to the basement, I would like to show you the one glitch I mentioned earlier. You see this? You see how it's discolored. I'm going to save real quick because you can't actually get out without reloading your save. But I'm going to real quick save and show you guys what's over here. Now if we walk in here, it's really not much. It's just basically clipping through a bit of the map. But there's a little bit of a black square with an Unreal Message error. And you want to walk towards it. It makes some awful sounds, but they disappear shortly and you can't actually see anything that you're holding. It just doesn't show up. Now this is the church you saw off in the distance, and there is the neighbor's house. You can just walk through things here. Actually, that's an invisible barrier. But some things you can just walk through. Now this is supposed to show an Easter egg. I don't know where it is. Ah, here it is. This is supposed to be the grave of the neighbor's wife. As you saw, she passed earlier. And so you can just go around here and explore and do random stuff, but it's generally kind of boring. I mean, there are a few neat things to look at, like the police station, which says La Peace instead of police. I fell too far and hit the ground. I guess that is a way to get out, but besides that, I can't see anything. Now I still need to take the nails off the door, so I can't just rush in there. But now that I have the three superpowers, I am capable of getting through there. And I'll see what the uses are for those when I go in there. Sit in. Alright. Now this is the same look of the basement as in the first episode, but now there's a pipe going over this. Not really much. Still have to crouch it through there. Leads back here, but it's a little bit fallen apart and the whole place is kind of tilted. And these are all locked as before. I lost all of my items. And I'm going to want to take the TV as a flashlight just because it's dark.
Yes, what is it? My name is Allison.
Now over here, you see that there is a being, and the only way to get past him is to crouch with the invisibility mode. Unless you do that, you will not be able to get past him. And I'm just gonna walk over there, and he's just gonna kind of disappear. And you can continue this way. And that is the use for that ability. Now, I don't think I really need this anymore. I don't think it gets too dark. Famous last words. Over here, you get to break the wall again. Lots of fun. Break the wall again. Lots of fun. Beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. Wait, isn't that a door I want to go to? Over here, I hear whispering. Okay, then. So what I want to do is this is where I use the double jump. You can cheese it by using that as a ramp, or you can just jump twice up here. When you open that, he's right there, and that's why you need the ability to push him over to stand up for yourself, which I wasn't very good at. Okay, let's push him over this time. Slam the door, lock it shut. Just run. Just run. Don't look back. Okay, we're gonna look back. Just run. Just run. Just run. And there's a boy. Act finale. This is the final act of Hello Neighbor. Here's the little boy. I can just kind of push him over. It's just a cardboard cutout. I can't open that door. If I look through it, I see nothing. Okay. Ah, there we go. Giant neighbor with his beautiful, beautiful green eyes. Look at those eyes. And that curly mustache. He screams like that kid in his basement, except louder. And he destroyed the entire house. Now this is the final act. He's got a house on his back. This is the final act, as I said. But anyway, I'm going to leave this episode of Hello Neighbor here, guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. I'll be uploading roughly once a week. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date when I do upload. And I'll see you in the next episode for when we finally figure out what that neighbor is up to.